Hello, welcome back to Art Club. Now, do you remember this little fella that we saw last time? Funny little eyes, funny faces. So we're going to carry on with drawing some funny faces today. And this is one that's a very funny face. 2 eyes, funny old nose, and a very sad looking mouth. Here's another one. I've not filled that one in with pattern yet. Still quite a funny face. And then there's this little fella. Looks a bit like a dog almost, doesn't it? Funny thing. There's this one. It's got these eyes, funny little nose, and a mouth. Could almost be an elephant. There's this one. This one's got a gold earring. I thought that would be good. So let's get on and I'll show you how to make these. What we're going to do is we're going to use lots of letters and numbers, practice our number writing and our letter writing to make the patterns for filling in the blocks. All right, let's go and have some fun. And just before we get going, I'll just tell you what materials you're going to need today. Just some white paper, plain paper, nothing too big, don't want it too big. This is something that you can sit at the kitchen table and just have a little play with. And a box of markers, felt tip pens. If you don't have felt tip pens, don't worry, you can use crayons, coloured pencils, you could use your paints if you wanted, although you won't be able to do the patterns, you'd have to fill them in differently. Okay, so really simple materials, felt tip pens, paper, comfy chair at the kitchen table. All right, let's get going. Okay, so let's have a go at making some funny faces. All right, here's the one that I showed you earlier, and here's one ready for putting pattern on. If you have a look at the one that I put pattern on here, lots of different colours and different pattern marking. Okay, so let's have a go and see how we get on. First of all, I'm going to take a big fat black pen. Okay, and I'm going to draw an eye. Funny shaped, it doesn't matter. Then I'm going to turn the page through 90 degrees, so just round one corner, and I'm going to draw another eye. Again, it's a funny shape. Now I'm going to turn the page again, and I'm going to draw a nose. Now sometimes a nose can, well, you could draw it like a little bit of a W, and then I'm going to turn it again, and I'm going to do a mouth. I'm going to do big fat lips like that, and a big smiley mouth like that. Then I'm going to turn my page back to where I started from, and I'm going to join it all up to see what we make of it. So from our eyes, I'm going to make some hair actually. I'm going to make long hair today. I'm going to join it up to the nose. Then I'm going to join the mouth. Then I'm going to join the mouth to an eye. I'm going to have that going up to there and coming down to there. Then I'm going to put a big eye in the middle. Then, because I want more going on in the middle, I'm going to just draw some lines joining up things. So from there up to here, I might draw that one. Well, let's go from there, whoops, to there. And I could have that one going to there. So I've got some funny shapes. And then, just with all our markers, different coloured markers, we could fill in all those gaps with patterns. Now what I'm suggesting that you try doing is using letters and numbers to make your patterns. So this is the letter U for umbrella. I don't know whether you can see that. There, umbrella in green. Then we could take a pink And what letter shall we have this time? Shall we have an E? E for egg. We have lots of E's for eggs. I had an egg for my lunch today. It's quite nice. There, E's. Then what else could we have? We could have a blue, and we could turn the page over, and we could have a blue. Oh, I tell you what, I've seen something that's not going to work. That's going to go all the way around into there. So I'm going to put another line across there to break it up. Does that make sense? So all our blocks now, all of the patterns are all, they're none of them linking into each other. They're all separate things. Now for the blue, I think I'm going to put a P for Peter, because that's the name of our dog. He's a white dog and he's very silly, and he's called Peter. But this could be P for Pepper. I know a friend who has a dog called Pepper, but you could also put it with salt on your egg that you had earlier for your E's. So there's your P's. That could be for Penny. Shall we have, what colour shall we have here? I've got a different pink. Let's go with a sort of purpley colour. And how about W's? For water. Water. Need that every day. I hope you're drinking lots of water at the moment when the weather's warm, so that you stay well hydrated, which will keep you fit and healthy. Lots of W. So this is a good way to practice your letter writing, but making it a bit of fun. Now, I don't know if that's how you're taught to write W's, so I might be all wrong here, but it's like a W, isn't it? A U twice. W's. Should we put another one down, another row down the bottom there? Then I fancy some yellow because the sun's shining. And what letter should we have here? I think we'll do number. Let's do number 2. Number 2. Second comes after number 1. I can't talk and write number 2 at the same time. And it comes before a 3, so I was thinking 3 already. And a 3 again. Let's write 2. You have to concentrate on this one, don't you? But I don't think it matters. You could almost turn your 2's into Z's, but I won't encourage that. We'll keep the Z's separate, shall we? Nearly did Z's then, didn't I? 2, 2, 2, 2. Tell my head that it's a number 2. And this is still in that same block, isn't it? So we want to go down here so that it all joins up. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? That's a very funny face, but you could still see it's a face, can't you? Shall we give her some red lipsticks? Is it a her? I don't know, but should we give it red lipsticks? Lipstick there. Red lipstick. And we'll have a different purple. We'll put F's in here. F for Fluffy. Who's got a cat called Fluffy? Anyone? I don't know a cat called Fluffy. I just thought it was a good name for a cat. But F is also for fun, and I'm all for a bit of fun. And then another blue, and we'll go number 8. I do like a number 8. Such a good letter to write. It's not a letter, is it? It's a number. But you know that, don't you? 8. And let's do a blue in there for an eye. Do you want the eyes the same? You notice I turn the page all the time because it's just more natural. Rather than trying to draw that way and this way, I just turn the page so that my hand is more comfortable with filling in the colour. Okay, so that's a good tip, isn't it? Okay, so there we have a funny face. Okay, there's that one, and there's that one. You can still see their faces, can't you? And lots of letters and numbers. All right, so quite a bit of fun. Okay, and that's a nice thing to do sat at the table. If you're using pens like mine are Sharpies, they come through the page, so do protect your table, won't you, with some newspaper or a second sheet of paper underneath. It's quite a nice pattern on there. Okay.